Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2022 general readings. We're looking at the first half of December from the 1st to the 15th, and this reading is for our twins, the air sign of Gemini. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you all had a wonderful, safe, peaceful holiday as we continue to head into the bulk of our holiday season. Thanks for taking the time to be here to watch any of the videos on my YouTube channel, subscribing, liking, sharing, all of it very appreciated. Thank you. Remember that these are general readings. They're going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you know them. They can bring in a little additional insight and perspective. And if you find that something does resonate with you, perhaps you'd like to take a deeper look at it and reach out for a personal reading, you can click on the description link with this video to see my contact info. Email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. And personal readings do make great gifts too, as we're, kind of in the midst of the gift-giving season. There's nothing more personal than a personal reading, so you might want to keep that in mind too, as gifts, personal readings. And all readings are good for 6 months from the time of purchase, so there's no rush to use them. Okay. Gemini. Let's take a look and see what the first half of December 2022 looks like for you. I am using Legacy of the Divine and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, we begin with the Chariot. Success, perhaps on a challenging path. The success comes from not giving up, staying focused, ambition. Even if you fail a few times, even if you get run over 9 times, it's getting up that 10th time which garners your success. So it's not giving up. Winning through sheer perseverance, determination, stubbornness, really. With the Four of Cups, an offer being made, or an opportunity. Could be you making the offer to someone else. It could be somebody else making an offer to you. This looks like actually something is coming through after not giving up, after much work, after persevering. Finally, either your offer is accepted or the offer that you've been waiting for is coming in. Next, we have the Page of Wands. Pages often represent messages, messengers, being at the start of an introductory phase, learning, because that's what pages do. With the court cards in the tarot, or just like in a playing deck, there's kind of an evolution of maturity. Pages can represent, studying, acquiring knowledge. You can't go out and manifest anything with it because you're just learning, you're acquiring knowledge and information. You're at the start. They also represent, messages, messengers. And then pages mature onto the Knight energy, so they're able to take all of those things that they've learned and go out and charge out and start, building and manifesting with them. Still kind of spontaneous and impulsive, but more evolved and mature than the Page of Wands. And then, of course, through much learning and life experience and success and failure, we move on to the Knight and the King phase. So here we have a page. It can represent a child or a young person, messages, messengers, being at the start of a new path with the slate wiped clean and kind of momentum in your favor. With the Five of Coins, it's interesting. This showed up for your sister sign Aquarius too. Somebody feeling out in the cold, shut out, abandoned, rejected, not good enough, or feeling like they have to beg for everything that they need. It's a card of insufficiency and lack, financially and materially, or on an emotional level as well. It feels like this is what somebody was feeling previously. There's conversation about it here. And it may be that either whoever's initiating this saying, I felt this way, the other person is maybe kind of waking up to the fact that maybe having more of an understanding of how their actions affect somebody else. Interesting. Excuse me. It could be too in the realm of financial and material issues. Aside from love and romance, it could be that your perseverance and determination has paid off, and you are being offered something that you want, a new job, a new position, a new role, something of that sort. Next, we have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Fire, the Eight of Action. This can also be about positive communications, Cupid's arrows. It's all about fast action, movement forward. It's a traditional travel card as well, but it's about things moving forward in a very, assertive, aggressive, powerful sort of way, whether that's physical action, communication and conversation, or a combination of all of those things. With the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, getting what you want, your cups overflowing with abundance. Your sister sign Aquarius also got this as well. But I often find, not always, but often there's a common theme with signs of the same element, earth, air, fire, and water. Yeah, so this is things moving forward very quickly and very powerfully towards what you want. It feels like you never gave up on something. It may have been disappointing in the past or even heartbreaking in the past. This is a general reading, so the intensity is going to vary in the details and specifics. Some of you it might be love and romance. Some of you it might be work, a project, something else. It feels like there was a lot of disappointment in the past. It feels like somebody felt left out or not good enough in some way, didn't have enough or wasn't enough. But they didn't really give up. They kept persevering. Gemini, and because of that, it's paying off here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Ten of Cups. Again, your sister sign Aquarius got this as well for overall energy. So tens in the tarot represent cycle completion or a cycle coming full circle. This is the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Water, the Ten of Emotions. This is a card we nickname typically the Happy Home card or the Happily Ever After card. It represents kind of everything kind of finally coming together and the circle closing in a way that feels like you just couldn't ask for anything more. Strong connection to home, family, marriage, children, childbirth, home property itself. Beautiful energy. Again, for more practical, concrete issues, if this doesn't have anything to do with love and romance for some of you or relationships, or it could be about your family, but it could be about a home too. The actual property, getting into your first home, getting a loan, saving your mortgage, or, successfully fighting foreclosure, that sort of thing. Again, the overall energy is the Ten of Cups for the first half of December. Home, family, reunions, coming together again. Not having given up on something which was very difficult and challenging in the past. Realizing all of the emotions and the actions about that, and things moving forward in a very powerful and positive way. Absolutely beautiful. I almost want to leave it right here, but I'm going to clarify. Let's clarify that overall energy of Ten of Cups. Again, this is one of those that's very similar to the other air signs as well. Clarify overall energy of Ten of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, working hard to build up a solid, stable foundation for the future, nose to the grindstone. So it is quite literally, again, your hard work paying off, particularly in regards to home, family, marriage, all of that. Clarify the Chariot, success on a challenging path. The Nine of Cups again. So we've got some repeating cards here, which I like to see. Getting what you want, your cups overflowing with abundance. It's quite literally that somebody didn't give up, whether it was you not giving up on the thing or the other side of it not giving up on you. This is like not giving up, and because of that perseverance and determination, you're getting what you want here. You've got double wish fulfillment here. It doesn't mean you get twice it, but it just means there's so much energy into. You really feel, if nothing else, Gemini, the first half of December, you really feel like your cups are overflowing with abundance, like everything is finally connecting. Let's clarify that Four of Cups. An offer being made, an offer being received. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This probably represents another person that's significant in this. If it's love and romance, it's the other person. It's somebody who's significant in this, either an earth sign or somebody who manifests like that earth sign. Solid, stable, reliable, very practical, resourceful, great caretaker, very hands-on, sometimes maybe a bit stubborn. Clarify Page of Wands. Messages, messengers, learning, students. Four of Pentacles and Ace of Swords clarifies that Page of Wands. I really feel that this is actually a learning card. Because the Page of Wands, pages are about learning, about studying and learning and acquiring information. Sometimes that translates into messages, carrying that information. Sometimes it doesn't. Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is kind of my getting the clue card. It's the beginning of knowledge, wisdom, insight, because swords is governed by the element of air, which governs our intellectual landscape. So the Ace of Swords is about the beginning of understanding and awareness. Seeing something for the truth of what it really is, whether you like it or not. You have the opportunity to make choices, to make healthier changes and create a healthier reality for yourself. The only way to do that is to see things as they really are, right? And the Four of Pentacles can be a card of stability or stagnation. It's sometimes nicknamed the Miser card because it represents somebody who's very careful, sometimes stingy, maybe closed off or guarded. I feel like somebody here, I feel like there's a conversation here, or perhaps there were conversations. It feels like somebody here is really coming to an understanding and awareness, particularly in a relationship, of how somebody was affected. They were affected, or somebody was affected by actions. Maybe somebody was maybe kind of distant or guarded or closed off or stingy, or some combination of all of those things. This is about somebody kind of really starting to come to an understanding and awareness of how that affects other people, how it's affected themselves, other people, relationships, the situation, the home and family even. Perhaps how it made somebody feel kind of shut out, abandoned, rejected, or like they had to, beg or ask or constantly run after somebody for something, and feeling perhaps for some of you for whom this might be relationship or home family oriented, that it had a negative effect on that, you or the other person. It just feels like a learning, a sort of an evolution of learning here. It may have been that you guys went through a hard time. Maybe even there was a breakup or estrangement, something like that. But there's healing and understanding and awareness. And understanding and awareness is the path to healing. For more concrete situations like work, career, money, finance, it could be the same thing. I mean, there's another person significant here in terms, and I feel like there's been conversations about how somebody's words or actions affect the situation, and people kind of involved in this in a greater way, so to speak, whether it's home and family or work, project, something else. Although the energy is pointing more to, home, family, but there may be some work issues that are relevant or tied into it as well. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, because it's like you're getting past something that was very difficult and challenging before. And it's like once this understanding and awareness happens, that's when things are able to move forward in a very powerful and positive way. The Eight of Swords, feeling bound, helpless, held hostage. But swords represent ideas, perspectives, ideologies. So this is like being held back by your own, the way that you look at things, or a victim mentality. Oh, I can't because of this. Oh, I can't because of that. You really can. It doesn't mean it wouldn't be difficult. It might be, but this is somebody who could free themselves easily, but they're telling themselves they can't because of whatever. I can't change because I'm too old. I can't leave this job because I'll never find another one. I can't, fill in the blank. It's really self-limiting ideas. And and this is an 8 too, but the 8 of Wands is the opposite of that. So once you realize you're your own worst enemy here, and the only thing really holding you back or keeping you stuck and held hostage is yourself, that's when things start moving forward really powerfully. The 10 of Cups again. You've got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups twice. Wish fulfillment. Your cards overflowing with abundance. Home, happiness, health, healing, family. And I believe it all comes from someone or everyone or all the people involved here, both people involved here, again, really understanding each other, talking about it, understanding each other, understanding how the things that we say and the things that we do can have an effect on each other and the people around us as well. And never, ever, ever giving up is key here. It's beautiful. All right, let's end with some advice and guidance for Gemini for the first half of December. Justice in the upright, do the right thing, what's fair and equitable, which might mean putting our own, maybe more self-oriented wishes aside. This is about doing things that are right, morals, honor, ethics here. 2 of Swords, don't allow yourself to be stuck. Don't allow yourself to be, have your head stuck in the mud with any issues, because this is somebody who doesn't want to look at something and thereby have to take action or make a choice about something, but it keeps them stuck. Don't do that. And the Star, that's the path to healing, moving slowly but surely away from the troubled, choppy waters behind you. You're not quite to the other shore, non-solid ground yet, but it's in sight. You're moving there. It's healing. Beautiful energy. The kind of the underlying message here too in terms of advice, Gemini, is, the mind is a powerful thing. It can keep us from seeing that we're not really trapped, that we really can make decisions and take actions and address things and move forward and not stay stuck. So keep that in mind. Okay, Gemini, those are your messages for the first half of December. I hope you found them helpful, useful, hopeful, validating. Again, if any of this resonates enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe peel back the layers a little bit and take a deeper look, feel free to email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking on the description link below. Also remember that personal readings do make great gifts as we are in the midst of the gift-giving holiday season. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the mid-month readings. Stay safe and well until then. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.